If you want to make some picks on your favorite sports, check out Underdog Fantasy's Pick'em game where you choose higher or lower on between 2 to 8 players and can win up to 325 times your entry. And using code ZERK when you sign up, you'll get up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
Today, guys, we're going to be going over the best free 98 overall All-Star Athlete champions to pick. I do want to give a shout out to Tristan for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel. Notification bell on, comment below. Noti Gang. Also, doing to say shout out to you guys been copying the picks the last week. We have been on an absolute heater. 2 days ago, we swept, going perfect 3 for 3 with over $1,100 in wins. Almost every single day this week we have hit. Of course, you're not going to win every single day, but we've had a monster week. That being said, though, if you guys check out Underdog Fantasy right now, use the code ZERK, you get up to $1,000 in bonus funds and a 0.5 free pick when you guys sign up. Also, every single Lakers game day for the rest of the regular season, there is going to be a Luka discount that you guys can get, which is today. There is a Luka discount. Follow me over on Twitter for my NBA picks. I will have some up here very, very soon for today, and hopefully we can keep this hot streak going. Tomorrow is Saturday. We got UFC. All right, so starting off, guys, a couple things we need to talk about. Number one, how do you get the free champion? Well, if you guys don't know this, there is this set right here, the 98 overall B&D All-Star Athlete Champion Fantasy Pack. You can see right here, you exchange 10 All-Star Athlete upgrade tokens to go ahead and do this set. Now, if you guys go through and you play the solos, you're going to get some tokens in there. You're also going to get some tokens from the Field Pass and from the Welcome Packs as well. So you definitely can get 10 from all of those. And with this here, guys, you can pick any 98 overall B&D champion from part 1 or part 2. Now, I will tell you, something you need to keep in mind, and this will come up as I go over my recommendations, is you can't pick like fully maxed out of position players, right? Like if you wanted to go ahead and get, let's say, strong safety Calvin Johnson here. Well, in order to get strong safety Calvin, you're going to have to go buy the 95, and then you can actually add in the wide receiver Calvin into the strong safety. So if that's what you want to do, if you really want one of these out of position cards, you just got to take the regular version, go get the 95, add them in. That being said, let's talk about the best ones to pick. All right, so starting off, guys, I've got 6 players on this list. Now, I will tell you, I feel like there's a couple more that I could have even potentially added into this, but I'm going to narrow down to 6. You guys can let me know what you think about it. I think there's a lot of just incredible options, and obviously, if you have a theme team, you're going to say, why not this guy? Go with that guy if you have a theme team. People always love to comment on these videos like, oh, but I have a Lions theme team, so Calvin Johnson's the best choice for me. Then he is. Go with Calvin Johnson if that's the case for you. That being said, starting off, we have strong safety Calvin. Now again, if you want strong safety Calvin, you have to actually pick wide receiver Calvin and then add him into strong safety. Now the reason I'm going with Calvin Johnson here, I know there's a ton of great user options to pick from this promo. Ted Hendricks is really good. He gets dual threat. You have Julius Peppers, a bunch of other cards, Derrick Henry, outside linebacker, whatever. I'm personally going to go with strong safety Calvin Johnson. I think is probably the best user overall. He's 6'5", 98 speed, 97 XL. He's got 96 agility, 97 change of direction, 96 man, 96 zone coverage as well, with 96 hit power and 98 block shed. Now, if you guys know this, you'll kind of know about the bigger players this year, especially guys like Ted Hendricks that is 6'7", but doesn't have as good agility. Those like really, really big players, they don't really move like they did in years past in terms of being user cards. So going with the guys that are 6'7", 6'8", whatever, is actually not necessarily as good this year. Calvin is big. He's 6'5", 236, but he has incredible agility and also change of direction. So he's still going to be a very good user card. He also does come equipped with mid-zone KO baked in for 0 AP, but he gets universal coverage for 2 AP. So this is an incredible user card, a great safety in general. Obviously, safeties are maybe not necessarily, the best long-term play, but again, you're getting wide receiver Calvin too if you go with this. So eventually, you can just take him out and use the wide receiver. After him, guys, I'm going to go with Derrick Henry, and not the outside linebacker, but the running back Derrick Henry. Now, if you guys have faced this card over the course of the last 24 hours here, then you know just how good he is. Now, I know halfback Anthony Edwards is also pretty good, but I think Derrick Henry is just an absolute tank. He is very, very hard to stop, and of course, he comes equipped with Tank for 0 AP. He also has Wrecking Ball for 0 AP, and you can put Angry Runs on him for 2 AP. Now, the only reason I have him this low, though, is simply because it's a running back that's BND, and surely we're going to get other running backs that are better, right? Of course, this card already, the agility, the change direction, it's not very good necessarily, not as good as, you know, the other top running backs. And of course, being a receiving back, he's just not a very good receiving back at all. But if you want to pick up a running back, have fun with him, be an absolute just monster, and pound the ball with Derrick Henry, trust me, this card is insane. And then, guys, I'm going to go with cornerback Anthony Edwards. I think this is a great pick. Now, Deion Sanders probably would have been on this list had this card not come out this week. Now, I know the biggest issue with this card is the acceleration, right? It's only a 92. That is an issue there. But he's got 98 speed, 99 jumping, 6'4", 98 man, 98 zone. He also gives you 96 hit power, 90 tackling, 80 block shed. But it's more about the abilities as well. He gets pick artist for 0 baked in, 1 step ahead for 0. So if you run man coverage, you already love this card. And then, guys, he gets universal coverage, which, again, works in man, but also in zone coverage. So if you run man or zone, whatever, universal coverage is going to be absolutely amazing. I think this is a just ridiculously good cornerback. Now, yes, I think that long term, like out of all the players here, eventually you'll maybe move on from him because we'll get other corners that'll get universal coverage, also be good in the run game, and have much better acceleration than Anthony Edwards, which you may notice I'd probably rock him out in the slot there to try to not get necessarily burnt down the field all the time. A lot of people like to, you know, run those outside streaks, whatever, not so much so with the slot cornerback. So I'd probably rock Ant there, but he's overall just really, really good. Good in the run game, 6'4", huge. I think it's a great choice. I do think, though, long-term, probably not my number 1 pick. On to my number 2 and number 3 picks, guys, because they go hand in hand. This honestly may be, I feel like, the best long-term play, and that's Larry Allen. Now, again, you're looking at the defensive tackle version of Larry Allen here, which, in order to get this, you actually have to go with the 98 overall right guard Larry Allen and then add him into the 95, but I think overall, long-term, this might be the best play possible. This is a 335-pound defensive tackle who has 91 speed, 97 excel, 97 power move, 97 block shed, with secure tackler baked in for 0, but even bigger is Colossus for 2 AP, which is a massive ability to have on your defensive line. So I think overall that makes him an amazing defensive tackle. You could rock out with him, right? But then what do you do when eventually you want to go ahead and pick up maybe some other crazy defensive tackle here in a month or two that's going to be better than this card, that's going to be faster, maybe just as big, able to get Colossus, unstoppable force, whatever else that you want to rock out with, right? Well, then that's why I feel like long-term this card is such a good play, because then you just take him out and you have one of the best offensive linemen in the entire game in right guard Larry Allen, that then you can run it right guard, and you honestly probably will not pick up another right guard for the rest of the year. Again, 335 pounds, you can see the stats on him, really good, but then he has all day in post-up baked in for 0 AP, and then he gets secure protector for 0 AP. So I think long-term, like, if you just want to make sure, hey, I'm getting a card that's going to be on my team no matter what the entire year, I think it's Larry. I do think there's a case to be made 100% for Larry Allen to actually be overall the best one to pick, and I guess kind of tied at number 1 because it's really between Larry Allen and Calvin Johnson. Is Calvin Johnson wide receiver? This card is absolutely ridiculous. 6'5", 98 speed with that 97 acceleration. And of course, as you guys know, his baked in abilities are just absolutely ridiculous. He does get red zone threat baked in for 0, double me baked in for 0, and then you put angle runs on him for 2 AP. So honestly, I wouldn't blame you at all if you go with Calvin Johnson. This is, in my opinion, an end-game wide receiver at 6'5" with those abilities, double me, angry runs, red zone threat. The only thing you can say is he doesn't have 99 speed, but if you have a Lions theme team, there you go, 99 speed. That's like the only way you would replace this card is if you get another wide receiver that is 99 speed, that's as big as Calvin, and gets those abilities, then sure, you'll go ahead and replace him there. So if you want to go absolute long-term, you could go with Larry. If you want to go with give me Calvin Johnson, you could take Calvin Johnson. So with that being said, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to drop a like in the video, and of course that sub button down below. Make sure to check out Underdog Fantasy, use code ZIRK, follow me over on Twitter for my picks. Let me know down below which All-Star Athlete Champion you guys are going to take. And if you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.